Hey everyone! Welcome to Geek-Ass Chat. I'm Shirley.
Christy.
And we are here to review The Boys. It's a comic book, I guess, TV series. This is only season 1 because it just came out July 26th. It's from Amazon Prime Video, which is like, what? Yeah, we actually got like a free month subscription to Amazon just to watch this show because my brother wanted to watch it. But then we're taking it off because it's too much. We already got effing Netflix, these streaming services. It's a lot. It's a lot.
Like,
so,
and we're trying to decide whether or not we'll actually. Oh well, not keep Amazon, but like when The Boys come out again, maybe take out an actual membership. But I am thinking like that. Yeah. I'm not sure yet. But it was
doing season 2 next.
Yeah,
so I don't know.
Let's go over season 1. We'll do like non-spoiler, and then if we decide to go into spoilers, we'll give you a little warning. Shoot.
Definitely.
Bye.
So, yes, it's created by Seth Rogen, who's that comedian actor, if you know him. Eric Kurt. I can't even say. How do you say this name? I can't even read my handwriting.
I can't read.
Kirpeck? Something like that. Sorry if I'm saying it wrong. Even
Stevens?
Even Goldberg. Sorry. My handwriting's terrible. I just realized that, and I wrote this like really, really fast. So anyways, yes, you know Seth Rogen, so.
That's all that matters.
Not really, but I'm just saying.
The other actors matter.
No, the other guys matter. But the thing is, people know Seth Rogen because he's an actor.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, okay.
So, it's a comic book series, and they made it to this TV show. It's about superheroes that are as popular as celebrities, and they are influential on people, on politicians, the government, all that stuff. That's what it's about, them getting influential in the government and politicians, and they're revealed as gods, really. And if you have these powers, you're kind of like a god, but also kind of evangelical Christians as well, and saying that their powers came from God. It's very interesting. It's like, okay. But most of the time they don't use their powers for good. A lot of people die. They're not really good people. So that's when the boys come in. They're a group of, I guess, 4 boys. Is it 4? It's 4, right? 4 guys?
4 guys.
Yeah, so they call themselves the boys. And then the female comes in, which they call her the female, which is weird. But she has a name.
It's weird.
Kimiko was her name, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She's awesome. I like her. So the boys are there to stop the Seven and Voight, which is the company that made the Seven, which is Homelander, Maeve, the Deep, Black Noir, and then there's Starlight. Starlight's the new one that comes in, right?
Right. And so just to give you an idea of what the superheroes are like, we can talk about that, how they're kind of like the Justice League, where actually Homelander is based on
Superman, and kind of like, he looked like kind of like Chris Evans from Captain America. Like Chris Evans, Captain America.
And then
he kind of looked like him, and his costume kind of looked like him, but he's more like Superman, I think.
And then,
but both.
And you know, their powers reflect those, like, kind of reflect those other superhero, non-fictional characters. I mean, fictional characters.
Yeah, like Aquaman,
the Deep.
Maeve is like Wonder Woman. I don't know who Starlight's supposed to be.
I tried to figure that out.
I don't know. A-Train. Oh, A-Train. I forgot A-Train. A-Train's the other one. I was like, wait, there's only 6.
A-Train has super speed, which is like the Flash.
So, I liked A-Train's character. So, even though he was kind of meanie, but they were all, the thing about these characters is even the boys are all flawed. They're very flawed people. The Seven, of course, really dangerous, especially Homelander. Like, that guy scared the poop out of me. Like, he is scary.
Yeah, I mean, if you are a hardcore superhero fan, you probably won't enjoy this movie. Well, I don't know. Because for me, it was a little challenging to watch. Like, oh, man. Because everything you know about superheroes is really just twisted in this alternate universe, right? Mm. I had a friend at my job, and he was like, no, I'm not going to watch it because I don't like the idea of it.
I could see that. Because it's like, I guess superheroes are supposed to be this imagination, the fantasy that we make up to say they're supposed to be the best of us, but they're also supposed to protect us in a sense, and that's what we think, and that's when the Avengers or Justice League, that stuff comes in, and that's, but then this is based on, like, is it in New York? Because it was in New York,
It's
right?
supposed to be based in New York, but it's filmed in Canada, I believe.
Yeah, but it looks so much like Canada. It was New York, but I was like, dude, no. But I get it, because New York is expensive, but, like, legit, I was like, huh?
So I guess this would probably, if superheroes were really to exist, our society is driven by capitalism. And these superheroes are driven by capitalism.
Which is basically like a commentary on like Disney and the Avengers and like how they capitalize on like these characters. If they were real, this is what would happen.
Right.
And that was interesting. I like that commentary. It's like, we're so in love and enamored with superheroes, and Disney's capitalizing on that. They're an effing empire now, and then they still don't even want to pay their workers money and benefits, and F them. Like, legit, what the hell? And so it's just funny commentary on that. I like that. I actually really like that. Like, and also, really, would these superheroes actually be on our side? Helping us? Like, who knows? You know? Again, like I said, it's a fantasy that we, as a culture, created, or the people who created these superheroes, like Jack Kirby, they created these superheroes to say, imagine if we lived in a world where there was powerful people who could help us, but also be there for, like, be aside with us. So, it was just interesting how the deconstruction of, like, what really would happen if we had superheroes, in one view.
Right.
Because we don't know.
Right.
Superheroes are not real, so. And
I think that's why Starlight, who also becomes, like, in the opening episode, becomes part of the Seven, but she's actually a real superhero.
Like, she's nice. She cares. She just wants to know.
So she comes into this world, and I think, within her character, I liked her character because she, of course, was, like, a real superhero, and then she comes into this world, which is, like, really twisted and evil in a sense. Like, they're doing evil shit. Like, all of their rescues are actually put together by the company. Like, they're not real. They're like images, I guess, in the sense of like just promoting them. Yeah. And so being like, look, this is what we do as superheroes. Yeah. So all the rescues are created by the company. Yes. So they're giving them this
to protect their image too. Yeah. Of the company, Voight.
Yeah, they have red carpet events. They're like celebrities. Everything is just made of photo shoots, all that.
Voight makes the money, and they cover up what the superheroes do. Because sometimes they don't save people. They do horrible stuff.
And I like that Starlight comes in. She's completely different. She's totally like this, like the dichotomy between the superhero, the bad superhero. But I think for me, they're like kind of like anti-heroes in a way, right? Mm-hmm. In the sense that they still do good things, but they also do very bad things,
Yeah.
And then she's like the hero, but she comes into this world and they take advantage of her the first day she's in. So it's like hyper masculine. She's in this really hyper masculine space, and they abuse her. Mm-hmm. And I think that the commentary from that is the Me Too movement, right? Mm-hmm. And so it's really sad to see that part of it, because I was like, oh damn, that hurts, like she was like so excited to be in this world, thinking that she was going to save people, but it's not really anything like that.
And I like the fact that she was strong, like she still was like doing, like being a hero, because that's what she was doing, and still getting after them and getting after the Deep and all that stuff. And what happens to him was, look, he's a rapist. But it's still not, it's still, like, messed up when something happens to people, too. Like, you don't wish that on anybody, but, No,
you don't.
So, Homelander was the one that was really scary.
We're kind of getting into, the spoilers, so just
his name is Anthony Starr. He was really good. I really liked him. Yeah. The way he would just smile and be vulnerable, but also scary and switch like that was so good. Yeah. Carl Urban was good, but he was annoying the hell out of me. I wanted somebody to kill Billy. I don't know why, but he was just annoying me. I don't know what it was. That was another thing I wanted to talk about, was how the woman, the female, I guess the woman characters in the show were the ones that were getting abused, or like some shit happens to them, or they die for the guy pain or the man pain and everything. This shit always happens. Like, Billy, something happens to Billy's wife because, Homelander did something to her. That shit annoyed me because it was like, okay, how about it was his husband or something, or like something else, or it was him that it happened to and not his wife. It's always like, and then Jack, what's his name? Quint?
Yeah.
Jack Quint. I don't know how you say his name.
Quill.
No.
Quaid.
Quaid. My God, yes, Jack Quaid. Sorry. Huey Campbell's character. What happens in the first the first thing on the show? Oh, his girlfriend dies, and so this is like a revenge story for him. I was like,
yeah, you get it. This is what you get. You get the revenge story.
Yeah, the revenge story for him, for
it's
A-Train.
For most of them.
A-Train killed his girlfriend.
Yeah.
Because he was going too fast. It was just, and then Billy, revenge story. It was just like a lot of the...
Butcher?
Billy. Oh yeah, his name is Butcher, but it's Billy his first name. But they call him Butcher,
Butcher
right?
in the story.
It's just too many. The female characters are like they go through shit for these guys, and I'm like, all right. And then Starlight, what happens to her? Maeve, who has to deal with fucking Homelander and shit. So it's just like, okay. But so some things worked for me and some things didn't.
Right.
And it got a little too gruesome for the. I don't know. I felt like the gruesomeness or the grossness was like, oh, because we can do this, not because it actually meant shit to the story. I don't know. For me personally,
right.
Like they were like, oh, let's get away with this because this is like dark.
Right, and they don't even develop Queen Maeve's character too much either. They give her kind of like a side story with her relationship with
her girlfriend
or
ex-girlfriend.
Her ex-girlfriend, but it's not developed at all.
Too.
And I was like, Queen Maeve is awesome. Like she's super strong. She's like Wonder Woman. Give her a story as strong. Like let her story develop better. But it's just like in one episode they give her a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
And then they don't even go back to it. I'm like, oh, what's good?
Or like
this is totally a man show.
Yeah.
Right?
No, it is.
It's totally a man show. So if you're trying to, if you're a female, you might not like it as much if you're like.
Oh yeah.
All about
Dominique Elliott or Elliott? I don't know. Ellica. Right. Dominique
Ellica.
Yeah, that was the actress's name who played Maeve. She was good too. I liked her.
Yeah. I have something to say about Homelander and his face. His face looked like a doll's face, like a porcelain doll's face, or like those scary dolls that you buy in the store. I was like, is he putting his lips like that, or his lips are really like that? Like this whole time.
I'm not lying. He looked kind of like Chris Evans. Like you have Avengers, because he doesn't like that. No, he doesn't. Okay, let's be honest.
Hold up.
Chris Evans looks like a god made him out of Marvel.
Anyway.
But the hair.
I agree.
The hair looked like his Chris Evans' Avengers hair as Captain America.
Maybe the hair.
Like kind of. Like it was creepy. It was like.
So it was great casting. His casting.
He was good.
Perfect. The other story, the story that I really liked, side story that I really liked, was Frenchie and Kimiko.
Yes! I liked Frenchie and Kimiko. They were actually more interesting than Starlight and Huey.
Yeah, Starlight and Huey.
Which is Starlight's name? Annie or something? Annie.
Building like this relationship. Not really a love relationship, but like, they're getting to know each other. But Frenchie and Kimiko, they have their backstory, both abused. Kimiko is used to, I guess, create villains, right? She's technically a villain that they created. Yeah,
that was the thing that they're like. The storyline is basically there's this drug called the Compound V. They're putting it into like all these innocent children who are babies. I think the parents know, right? Because Starlight's mom knew, right? Mm-hmm. And so they're pumping these kids with drugs when they're babies without even the consent of the baby, but more the consent of the parent. But still, it's messed up. And so they get these powers that way. And so Kimiko is one of the people who they're trying to make villains. You're right.
Right. So and these are the superheroes, the 7. 2 of the 7 are like trying to make super villains. So they can go out there and give it.
Oh yeah, super villains too.
So
they make superheroes and super villains.
Yeah. So I thought it was interesting. It's like an outward approach to how the story is making supervillains, where in like Avengers story, they're supervillains, but they're kind of made by accident, really, by the superheroes. But this story, there's the commentary, like the superheroes are actually trying to go out there and create supervillains, if that makes sense.
So they have somebody to fight.
Yeah, so they have somebody to fight.
I'm assuming
It's
that,
crazy.
and they could just make the Void can make just more money off of that, like Disney.
Yeah, but back to Frenchie and Kimiko. Super cute. He bakes for her.
It was cute. I liked it. Like I said, I like their storyline more.
Yeah, it's so cute. He's very.
But I do like
protective of
Starlight
her.
and I like Huey. It's just I just didn't buy their romance, to be honest,
no.
not that much. But I guess they'll make her grow in season 2.
And the only reason
No, it's only
why
season 1.
I want to see season 2 is because it was kind of hard watching the story because I love superheroes. No, but
It was weird.
it was definitely
It was
weird,
interesting,
but
I
it was
liked
very
but
interesting.
It was weird too. It's like,
You know,
oh,
the
okay.
idea of it and the story plot
Yeah.
and all that stuff. And Stillwell's character, who is in like kind of the manager of all.
Oh,
the-
Elizabeth Shue, right?
Elizabeth Shue was
She looked
amazing.
awesome. Yeah. I was sad what happened to her in the end.
But
I
she was
oh,
like
shit.
an evil villain herself.
Yeah, she
Ooh.
was.
Wow.
And I liked the character,
I
and I
love
was
the fact
sad.
that she was a female, though. Like, they
Yeah.
made her like an
But they
evil
did her
villain, but it was
dirty.
like- they did her dirty, but
I wanted
come
her
on.
back though, but then it's
But
like,
I was like, yes, finally a female acting like an evil villain.
yeah, I did like that.
But that was actually very interesting. Typically, I wouldn't like something like that, but it was just interesting because they hardly do that type of thing in films or TV shows. But like I said, like the only thing that would get me back to watch season 2 is just to see how Starlight develops in the show, and Frenchie and Kimiko. That's the only reason.
And I would like to see Homelander a little bit more, just bugged out.
The ending is
Something about it was
crazy.
just
The ending is
funny.
crazy.
Yeah.
This
I know,
show
I
is
was
so
like,
cynical.
wait a
It's
second.
like, ugh.
But it's not like crazy, like, oh my god. It's just shocking in the sense of like
Very
what's
shocking,
going
really.
on with these
Crazy
characters,
shocking, yeah.
what happened to these
It
characters.
takes a complete twist.
Yeah.
Almost.
So yeah, watch The Boys. If you get Amazon for free subscription if you want.
If you want to.
Or you already have Amazon. I don't know.
Yeah,
So,
if you
yeah.
have Amazon, check
It was pretty good. It was fine. I liked it. It was
Yes,
fine.
I could sit through it.
Yeah. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.
Have a great week.
Peace out.
Peace out. Peace out.